Okay, this is one that wasn't very well explained in the mark scheme, and it's the probability question where you had to find the probability of the dice being thrown, throwing a 1 at least twice. Okay, so you've got 3 throws, and on reflection, the way I did it in the mark scheme was I just listed all the possible ways. But I think probably the easiest way to understand it is to do a very mini tree diagram. And so in the first throw I can get a 1 or not a 1, and the chances of getting a 1 is 1 out of 6. The chances of not getting a 1 is 5 out of 6. And then in the second throw it branches out again and you get 1 and or not a 1, or a 1 and not a 1. Just for the sake of space I've not filled all the stuff in. Then here we can get a 1, not a 1, 1, not a 1, 1, not a 1, and so forth. And you can see here the top row, that's a 1, 1, 1. Okay, that's one way the dice could be thrown. And I could get a 1 followed by 1 followed by not a 1. I could get a 1 followed by not a 1 followed by 1, then 1, not a 1. In this way I can list all possible ways in which the dice can land. Okay. And I've ticked here the ones which obey the rule that it's at least twice. Okay, so it includes the 3 times. If it said exactly twice, I wouldn't have included this one, this one, this one. Okay, and also for the sake of space, I've worked out the probabilities here. So to get a 1, a 1, and a 1, it gives a 6th times a 6th times a 6th, 1 over 216. And to get a 1 followed by 1 by not a 1 is a 6th times a 6th times 5 out of 6. Which you just multiply the tops, multiply the bottoms. And here we've got a 1 followed by not a 1 followed by 1, which came from the third one, which also turns out to be 5 over 216. And here, just because there isn't a lot of space, I've done this one, not a 1, a 1, and a 1 I've done down here. Okay, and so you can see there are 5 out of 216 here, 5 here, 5 here, 1 here. So altogether you've got 16 out of 216. They haven't asked me to simplify it, even though if you did, you wouldn't get it wrong. So I've just left it as 16 over 216.